Hello, welcome back to the channel. Today I would like to share with you my brief take on the Exorcist Believer that's currently running in the cinemas, and there will be no spoilers in this review. But before we get down and dirty though, I have to first admit that I have never seen the original 1973 movie, so probably some of the features or fan service of this film went straight past me. But from what I heard and read about that film is that it was pretty freaking good, especially for the time. And that's not something that I can say about this one. The Exorcist Believer sucks. It sucks big time. The movie is a jumbled up, drawn out incoherent mess. There are glimpses of some plot and some premise, but it's so inconsistent and boring that you just lose at first the track of events and then your patience. This film somehow manages to build up the tension leading up to the supernatural part of events, and even gives you a single, yes, just one, decent jump scare, but that's about it. Somehow, instead of further ramping up the spookiness and straight-up horror, it instead delves into very long, silly speeches. When you make a horror movie that revolves around supernatural, you gotta lean into that, but you also have to be smart. For example, the supernatural allows you to break the laws of physics. Your baddies, your ghosts can be anywhere, anytime, and do whatever. You can directly manipulate and exploit the viewer's imagination and curiosity through obscure and violent events. But the pitfall of all supernatural horrors is when you try to manifest or visualize said baddie or ghosts or what have you. If you absolutely have to do that, you should leave it until the very end, because there is nothing you can portray that will exceed what the viewer's imagination concocted. And the Exorcist Believer simply does not seem to understand that. Instead of being a thriller/horror, this movie is a preacher with very basic ideas and potentially some mental issues, as it continues to repeat the same stuff over and over again. The rest of this film is pretty bad as well. None of the key characters are properly established or introduced, so it's nearly impossible to feel for them. And the lead actor is probably one of the most emotionless I've seen on the screen lately. Don't waste your time watching this crap like I did. If you want a decent supernatural horror, go check out the Conjuring series, and if you want to see a good recent horror, then give Saw 10 a shot. If you like this video, be sure to leave a like, and if you really do, subscribe and get notified whenever a new video goes up. I look forward to reading your opinions about the Exorcist Believer in the comment section, and do let me know if there is a movie you would like me to review. That is all I have to speak of today. Goodbye.